Back live on NXT and Booker, we have been waiting for this matchup all night long.
Man, anticipating, Vic. Man.
For the first time ever, Stephanie Vaquer will team with Giulia, an international dream team coming together tonight in our main event. And there you see the Dark Angel through the smoke. As here comes the beautiful madness.
And their opponents, the team of Stephanie Vaquer and Giulia.
They team up tonight for the first time ever, but will team together this Sunday in a dream tag team matchup at Halloween Havoc. And NXT Halloween Havoc is brought to you by Diablo 4, Vessel of Hatred. The new expansion is available now on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. You gotta admire and like Ava's decision in making this matchup. Booker, it's a win for everybody. It's a win for the fans. It's a win for Giulia and Vaquer. It's even a win for Fatal Influence, who by competing tonight did earn themselves a Women's North American Championship opportunity, which will take place Sunday, Halloween Havoc. Tickets on sale now, but the question is still unknown. Which member of Fatal Influence and what the stipulation will be when they face Kelani Jordan.
Smart, very, very smart. And that's one thing, Vic. Let's not put the cart before the horse. Giulia and Stephanie needs to make it to Sunday. Right now, they need to deal with Fatal Influence. And that right there, to me, that's a big deal. That's a big deal, Vic.
Well, look at Giulia turning around, up and down, going around and around again, do-si-do. You think Fallon Henley would be used to that, but she just got taken down not once, but twice. The second time with a drop kick, and quickly making a tag to Jacy Jayne.
One step behind, but let me tell you something. Fallon Henley, I call her the pro, Vic, and I don't say that for nothing. She is truly just that good. She's going to have a chance to prove it tonight. But here we go right now, JC, going for the ride.
Right now, it's time to look at tonight's NXT recap presented by Progressive. Giulia going for that quick cover, and now right back into the front face lock, looking for a tag, and the first one being made. And look, Giulia, Stephanie Vaquer, first met in Japan. They stood across the ring from each other after the matchup. It was a mutual respect that morphed into a friendship, and now a partnership here on NXT. Obviously, there's deep trust between these two. Look at this submission. And Vaquer right now adding a little bit extra to Jacy Jayne.
Stephanie Vaquer and Giulia both cut from the same cloth, Vic. I'm gonna tell you right now, pro wrestling is a lifestyle in Japan, man. Here we go.
You know, when they face, that being Giulia and Stephanie Vaquer, when they face Roxanne Perez, Cora Jade, it'll only be the third time there's been a women's tag team matchup at Halloween Havoc in an event that began back in 1989. Float over into the cover, and Vaquer able to get that left shoulder just ever so slightly up, as Fatal Influence now has taken control of this matchup early on.
And here comes the rock star, looking to play a nice little tune on Stephanie Vaquer.
And before you start throwing out, you know, false accusations at me, I want to actually give credit to Fatal Influence for stepping up in this matchup. They could have walked away, but they knew if they competed tonight, they would get what they wanted, that being that Women's North American Championship opportunity.
Now, the thing is, Stephanie Vaquer and Giulia, highly touted superstars, but you're in somebody's house right now, Vic. You need to show a little bit of respect as far as I'm concerned.
Well, how about these two matches that were just made official for next week? Two championship matches. First, the NXT Tag Team titles will be defended. Javon Evans and Cedric Alexander taking on Frazier and Axiom, and then that Heritage Cup match, King Dempsey, both made official. Two huge matches next week, but here tonight, a massive tag team main event.
Oh, right on the nose. Oh, man, we know that in the past we've had problems with that nose.
Fallon Henley may have some problems as well. And look who is rocking and rolling right now, Giulia and Stephanie Vaquer. Might be the first time they're ever teaming. But they are now in control and charging in. Giulia, though, got caught for a moment.
Man,
listen to the NXT. Hey! Jasmine Nix right here in front of us. Referee was distracted. Jane did a nice job bringing in the care, and Fatal Influence might have just forced a fatal mistake. Back live on NXT Tag Team Main Event. We started the night in tag team action. We end the night with tag team action as Fatal Influence. Whoa! Shoulders down, Julia. Almost able to pin Fallon Henley. It's Jacy Jayne, Fallon Henley of Fatal Influence, taking on Julia and Stephanie Vaquer. First time ever those two international sensations have teamed up, but we are seeing just how bad Fatal Influence wants that opportunity at the Women's North American Championship. The champion, Kalani Jordan, has never ran from a challenge, and Fatal Influence right now showing not only Jordan, but the NXT Universe what they are made of here in this main event.
Fatal Influence have been surgical, Vic, during the break.
Into the cover and a kick out.
Julia's in more trouble than I've ever seen her in here in NXT thus far, Vic. I don't know if she's going to be able to fight back from this.
Well, it's Fallon Henley who accepted the challenge for the tag team.
And the thing is, it's not going to be an upset. It wouldn't be an upset or anything like that. It would be proving that wasn't all hype. Julia, was Stephanie Vaquer all hype? That's what we got here, Vic.
Well, that goes back to something Jacy Jayne has said, that Julia and Stephanie don't belong here. But you can't even argue with that statement.
Vic, come
they
on.
do belong
What are you
here.
going to say? What would you say?
What would you say?
That's the competition.
That's why I asked you.
That's the competition. I would say the exact same thing, that they do not deserve to be here. They haven't proved anything. It's like this business is, what have you done for me lately, Vic? What have you done? What have you done? You've done nothing.
You better take your blood pressure medication. Shoulders down and another kick out. Julia charging right back in and just dropped Jacy Jayne. And it seems to be Fatal Influence's motto that people don't belong here. Whether it's NIL athletes, whether it's Julia, or whether it's Stephanie Vaquer, who's looking to tag back into this matchup as the NXT Universe starts to rise to their feet.
Jacy Jayne, she's moving. She's got to move. She's got to move quick.
Tag
Here we
made,
go.
Henley's in. Julia reaches out. In comes Vaquer. Then the Dark Angel, big high cross body off the top. And right now you gotta wonder, where's Cora Jade? Where's Roxanne Perez? They got to be looking on at who their opponents will be in that Dream Team Tag Team matchup. Halloween Havoc this Sunday. Premium live event streaming exclusively on Peacock.
They better be watching, Vic, because Stephanie Vaquer is proving why she has been champion everywhere she's gone. Right now, she's looking great.
Fallon Henley putting us through that. And I don't think she's going to like the result.
Nasty.
Screw whip out of the corner, into the cover. Hook her leg, and Fallon Henley able to kick out and continue this fight right here down in front of us. So Jacy Jayne seems to be writhing in pain. Tag was made. Julia back in. Beautiful Madness, the legal superstar. Fallon Henley trying to fight free. Able to duck and dive for a moment, but couldn't dodge those two.
Double up. One time.
Cover. And Jacy Jayne breaking things up. And look, Jacy Jayne, as you called her, is a tag team specialist.
She's a rock star, Vic. Like I say, to pull a match off like this would definitely catapult her straight to the top.
NXT Universe showing their love, showing their appreciation for this massive tag team main event, the final NXT before this Sunday's Halloween Havoc Premium Live event. And Fallon Henley now don't necessarily know if she wants to get into a slugfest with Julia.
Julia seems to love that strong style, and right now she's being put to the test. Oh, big back elbow.
Very sharp, and now Fallon Henley leaving her feet. Got caught, took a little bit too much time. And now look at Julia. Fallon able to block for a moment, and look at Fallon Henley able to turn things around. And I know you said it wouldn't be an upset, but I don't believe everybody in the NXT Universe sees it that way.
I can understand that. I can see that, Vic, but let me tell you something. Fallon Henley has been working on her craft here in NXT for quite some time, and now it's finally coming into play.
Tag
Here we go.
Jacy's
That's
legal.
it. Wow.
Vaquer breaking it up. Fallon coming in as well. This is starting to break down between all four of these women, and you got to think about the X Factor, who's on the outside, Jasmine Nix. And just on cue, look at Jasmine Nix. Nix stepped up. No, what? Don't concern yourself with business that doesn't concern you.
Here we go. Whoa!
Julia,
Come on, ref. Come on.
Kick under the jaw. Jane just struck. Kalani Jordan, the Women's North American Champion, is here. Talk about a distraction. Rolling Encore didn't connect. That headbutt did.
Not like this, Vic.
Jane on rubber legs. A tag was made. Stephanie McCare is legal. And Stephanie McCare and Julia looking to put the finishing touches on tonight's big momentum building win.
Here are your winners, the team of Julia and Stephanie McCare.
What a main event matchup tonight here on NXT. Going back to some of the action in this matchup, bam! There was that big knee, and to be fair, I don't even think Jacy Jane realized where she was at this moment. But if she did, just for good measure, Stephanie McCare delivering that bone-shattering backbreaker to pick up a momentum-building victory. As this Sunday, tickets on sale now for Halloween Havoc. That tag team match, but also the Women's North American Championship match will happen. And it's finally time to spin the Halloween wheel. This tag team matchup, though, as we talked about, will take place. It is a dream matchup between these four. Who walks out victorious from Halloween Havoc? Will these three be victorious this Sunday? We will find out at Halloween Havoc. There you see Perez and Jade. A lot of animosity between these four. But there you see Kalani Jordan, who's waiting for her fate as Fatal Influence is ready to finally spin the wheel. Oh, no.
Well, ladies, it looks like we...
Booker! She's here!